get you some. Oh yeah. Mate, it's lucky she can cook. Wow! G'day lovelies, welcome back. Alright, you ready for another yummy one? I'll write the recipe below as always, but this is what we're going to need. Alright, so we need 200 grams of marshmallows. So I had just under half a pack of these crusty old ones, and I had half a pack of these jumbo roasted ones. So I shoved some of them in there and thought, oh, that looks about right. Got out the scales, exactly 200 grams, like whatever. So we need 200 grams of marshmallows. We're going to need 125 grams of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of cream, a 360 gram block of Toblerone. Now we need 1 cup of slivered almonds. Of course I don't have that. So I went down the shop to get some and then wanted an arm and a leg for them. And I thought, you are off your head if you think I'm going to pay that price for them. So I've got some flaked almonds there. So we're just going to have to make do. And I'm going to use 1 cup of them today instead of the slivered almonds. The first thing we want to do is get out a square cake tin, put a little bit of butter or marge in the middle, put some baking paper in. Now just make it long enough so we can pull it out later. Alright, now we want to get our Toblerone. Toblerone. Oh my god, whenever you unwrap one of these, oh, you have to smell it. It is the most beautiful smell in the whole world, I reckon. Besides money. Alright, so now what we want to do is chop it up as small as we can into a bowl. Once we've done that, you guessed it, set it aside. Now we want to get out a small non-stick frying pan. We want to put it on a medium heat. We put our 1 cup of slivered almonds in there, or in my case 1 cup of flaked almonds. Now say if you've got whole roasted almonds, I would just chop them up nice and small and you don't have to toast them because they're already roasted. This literally only takes about a minute, so I'll grab an egg, flip out and turn it on. So all you do is just keep flicking it around until they just start going a different colour. As soon as they just start going a different colour, get them straight out the pan, otherwise they'll burn. They'll keep cooking and burn even if you turn it off. Once they're done, set them aside. Next thing we want to do is get out a large medium-sized saucepan. We want to chop 125 grams of butter and put it in there. Now we want to put our 200 grams of marshmallows in there. So the little ones I'll just throw in there, and these bigger ones I'll just chop them all in half. I ended up cutting them in quarters because they were huge. Okay, now we want to get our cream out and we want to put 2 tablespoons in there. Once we've done that, we're ready to go. So we've got that ready, we've got our almonds ready, we've got our chocolate chopped up ready, and we've got our square pan ready because we have to have it all ready to go. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is we want to put the saucepan on the lowest possible heat and melt everything down together. I've got a light here so hopefully you can see. So it does take a while to melt down, so be patient and take your time. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. Alrighty, as soon as we've got our very last bit melted, we want to throw our Toblerone in and keep stirring it until it's melted through. Alright, as soon as we've got that melted through, which really doesn't take long at all, starts getting harder to stir. Okay, now we want to bang in our nuts and stir them through. Okay, now we want to put it all into our pan. Oh my god, mate, that gives your arm a workout. Okay, as best as you can, push it around. Just be patient with it. Pick it up and drop it a few times. It just helps to flatten it out a little bit and it sort of moves all to the edges properly. Okay, now we leave it sit there to cool down. Now what we want to do is just get some Glad wrap and just lightly wrap it over the top without it touching, like a so. And now we want to bang it in the fridge until it's set. Alrighty, 1.5 hours later and I reckon she's set. You can cut it any way you like. I like nice little pieces. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so you want to do this the same way as you did the other fudge. So you want to make sure you put some baking paper down first and put your first layer on. If you have to layer a second layer, put baking paper down and then do it again so they don't stick to each other. Lid on, nice and airtight, in the fridge, week and a half, no problems. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves an awesome night and I'll see you soon. Toodles!